And where I'm at with this change is that not only are pedal companies kind of reluctant to send pedals out now, we're seeing that the audience, so you watching, are starting to get kind of tired of the whole gear demos. Like, let's say, I don't know, my phone was a pedal and I'm like, this is the new blah, blah, blah. It's a game changer. And we all kind of do that because everybody does that, right? So you want to look professional, you want to deliver, but at the same time, you come across as a phony. And I think the trust level started to wear down over the years. And now you have tariffs, you have the cost of living that's gone up through the roof. It brings us to a point where if I'm showing you a pedal that's worth, let's say, $300, you're like, what does this $300 pedal do that my pedal doesn't do? Why do I need to pay X amount for another Tube Screamer clone, another Klon clone, another Marshall Bluesbreaker, or whatever the circuit is? So people are starting to be a little reluctant to fork out a lot of money for something that's just doing something a bit different, something that looks a little bit better, something that is from a company that's a little more reputable than maybe something that they bought on Amazon. That's where we are. I would say that trust is starting to erode towards gear demos. If what you do is you make pedals for a living, you always have to come up with something new because you need to stay relevant. You can't just say, you know what, I built this and I can just let it go and sales are going to be constant every month. This is not McDonald's. People don't need to buy pedals. People buy pedals because they have expandable money. I don't know if expandable is the real term here. I have another term in mind. It's not coming back. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If you have money to spend and you're like, hey, I got $300 burning in my pockets and I really want that pedal, you buy it because you have the money. But when times get hard, you look at that pedal and you go, do I really need it? Maybe not. So for companies building pedals, they need to stay relevant. They have to look at what would sell. If they make another Tube Screamer, people are going to bitch about the fact that they built another Tube Screamer. If they built off of something that is already out there, are they fixing a problem or are they just bringing something that we already know sells well and they're hoping that they can capitalize on that? It's not bad for them to do this. Marketing isn't built in to most companies. This brings me to the next point. As a YouTuber, if I get the pedal that everybody's looking for right now, I get views. If I get views and I have ads on my channel, then I get a little bit of money off of that. If a company I've never heard of reaches out and says, I have a beautiful pedal, it's amazing, would you be interested in doing a demo? And I say yes, and they have no marketing plan whatsoever, and this is about like 100% of the companies I've dealt with, then I'm the marketing. So if you wonder why we're like, this is an amazing pedal, blah, 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 game changer, because we have to kind of do the marketing for these companies, because they have no clue how to do that. Their marketing strategy is build it, send it to YouTubers, and hope it converts to sales. And when you get a whole lot of pedals, you're like, okay, I don't want to come across as like the ShamWow dude, too peppy, because then people are like, what is this, an infomercial? I just want to know if this is a cool pedal or not. So you try to tone it down because you want to be relatable with people. And what I'm saying to you right now, I don't know that YouTubers usually kind of share this angle on content creation, but it's the truth. You don't want to come across as salesy. You don't want to feel like you're like this big scam, like you're just, you're a paid shill. Because companies don't pay me to do demos. Some YouTubers are fortunate enough to not give a shit how many views they get because they get paid by the companies and they get paid very well. And that is okay. I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. But I don't get paid. Typically, my payment is the product. If I'm not like too keen on using the product, then I get kind of demotivated to do those kind of videos, right? Because I only get a handful of views on the video. The company is like, well, what happened? I sent you the pedal and you don't have 10,000 views on it. Yeah, no one's looking for your product. They don't even know you exist. So it's hard for the YouTuber to say yes to a product demo if it doesn't convert somewhere to views, subscribers, or at least some kind of financial trickle into the wallet.